Ukraine. Starmer will try to persuade Trump to maintain support for Ukraine, even as the president has seemingly backed Russia, which invaded Ukraine. Starmer's visit to the White House follows a similar visit by French President Macron earlier this week, as European allies seek assurances that the U.S. still backs Europe as it deals with Russia's aggressive actions.
That's Linda Kenyon, Ukraine's president, with a sit-down with Donald Trump tomorrow. That's to reportedly ink a deal that apparently has the United States gaining access to much of Ukraine's rare minerals in exchange for aid already given by the Biden administration. Yesterday, Trump said Ukraine can, quote, forget about joining NATO. He also wouldn't make any security guarantees going forward for Kyiv, quote, beyond very much. So what's going on at DOJ? Well, Chief Justice John Roberts gave the unofficial government agency a victory, saying USAID and the State Department did not need to immediately pay for more than $1.5 billion in already completed aid work that is on hold to give the justices more time to deliberate. Separately, another Trump executive order that gives even more power to Elon Musk. In fact, White House Budget Director, Project 2025 co-author Russell Vought circulated a memo instructing agencies to prepare for additional large-scale reductions coming up in March and April. Now, Bloomberg Money Watch on 1010 Wins with Courtney Donahoe.
Susan, membership in the 401k Millionaires Club is growing by leaps and bounds. The number of 401k accounts at Fidelity with a balance of $1 million or more rose 27% last year. A banner year in the stock market boosted those numbers. About 60% of Americans have access to a 401k type plan. However, the vast majority of accounts have far less than $1 million, so don't feel so bad. In fact, the average balance at Fidelity is close to $132,000. Overall, almost 40% of retirement savers bumped up their contribution rate last year. Shares of NVIDIA on the rise in the pre-market. The chipmaker has been the biggest beneficiary of the massive surge in artificial intelligence spending, doubling the size of its revenue in the past 2 years. NVIDIA is the dominant seller of processors that create and run AI software. Overall, this is giving an assist to stocks this morning. Dow futures up 140 points, S&P futures rising 0.7%. Bloomberg Money Watch at 26 and 56 past every hour. I'm Courtney Donahoe for 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
It feels great to be a New York lottery winner. So great that we're multiplying the numbers of $10,000 prize winners each month in the Bonus X Second Chance. 5 winners in January, 10 winners in February, and 20 winners in March. Enter eligible tickets into the Bonus X Second Chance by the end of the month at nycollectandwin.com for your chance to win 10 grand. And spin the bonus wheel to earn fast promo entries. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
One night, one goal. Stop suicide. On June 21st, New York City will host the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention's milestone 30th Out of the Darkness Overnight Walk. Join thousands as we journey over 16 miles from dusk till dawn for a night of healing and hope, while raising much-needed funds and awareness for this important cause. Register today at theovernight.org or call 888-THE-OVERNIGHT. 888-843-6837.
Taxes was taxing. Now taxes is relaxing when you file for free.
I can file for free? TurboTax Free Edition. Roughly 37% of filers qualify. Simple Form 1040 returns only. See if you qualify at turbotax.com/free. I can file for free.
Now this is taxes. File for free with TurboTax Free Edition and get your maximum refund. No schedules except for earned income tax credit, child tax credit, and student loan interest. See if you qualify at turbotax.com/free.
Spring forward with real unlimited data from Straight Talk this tax season and get a free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G or Moto G Power 5G 2024 with select plans. So you can stream games during Mad March hours, check the weather for April showers, and watch gardening videos about May flowers. Straight Talk, real unlimited data, available at Walmart and straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 4/15/25. Taxes and fees apply. Requires purchase of single line gold unlimited plan or higher. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
It's the year of getting stronger at Planet Fitness. We have all the best-in-class equipment you could ever need, with most clubs open 24 hours. Join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more. Just $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends February 28th. See Home Club for details.
Mostly cloudy today, chance for a few showers, but mild, 57 degrees. It's 45 now. Winds News Time 7:30.
Been a very good Thursday morning. I'm Scott Stanford. This was awful news about actress Michelle Trachtenberg. My older daughter was 4 or 5 years old. We used to watch The Ice Princess, where she was a figure skater. And then I just saw her recently as my younger daughter was rewatching Gossip Girl. Well, Michelle's body was found in her apartment yesterday near Columbus Circle.
There were people seen leaving one Columbus place wiping tears from their eyes. Rafael Nustaled lives in the building and said he saw Trachtenberg often.
She seemed fine. I mean, I didn't know her personally or anything about health-wise, and she seemed all right. So it's obviously a big shock that she passed away this morning.
The 39-year-old native New Yorker began acting at age 3 and was best known for playing a villain in Gossip Girl. Trachtenberg had legions of fans.
Yeah, she played Georgina. Oh, that's right. She was also just if you're a millennial kid, she was in a ton of things.
Yeah. The NYPD said in a statement, criminality is not suspected in Trachtenberg's death. Marla Diamond, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM on the Upper West Side.
Well, the actress reportedly had undergone a liver transplant and may have experienced complications due to the surgery. Only 39. Just absolutely awful. Winds News Time, 7:31. Traffic and transit. Let's get you back out to those roads. How we looking, Andre Farrell?
It's been a very tough ride if you live in Lower Westchester County. If you're traveling in Lower Westchester County trying to get down to the Bronx, we have big delays on the southbound Sawmill from McLean Avenue all the way back to Yonkers Avenue on the westbound Cross County Parkway, bumper to bumper. And then there's a stall on the southbound Bronx River Parkway before you get to McLean Avenue. So as you pass, heading towards the 230s in that long-term roadwork area, bumper to bumper all the way back to Bronxville. The Hutch would be the best of the bunch, or the southbound New England Thruway. We do have huge delays on the Thruway passing the Yonkers Raceway area and heading over by McLean Avenue. It's going to be bumper to bumper all the way down to Van Cortlandt Park and approaching the George Washington Bridge. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. 45 minutes into the GWB, you have big delays on the southbound Palisades ramp and eastbound side of 46. Now, the outbound George Washington Bridge is okay. Getting there is the issue. Big delays on the westbound Cross Bronx. West Side Highway would be better in and out of Manhattan. We have big delays on the southbound Harlem River Drive past the Triborough, and then all the way down to the 59th Street Bridge on the FDR is slow. 20 minutes into the Lincoln and about 40 minutes at the inbound Holland. Traffic sponsored by the Barnes firm. Traffic and transit on the ones and breaking traffic alerts whenever they happen. Andre Farrow, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
I'm attorney Rich Barnes. If you've been in a car crash, choosing the right firm is crucial to get the help you need and the best result possible.
The Barnes firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-million.
Manhattan, Long Island.
You raise me up.
He is celebrating a birthday today. So is Chelsea Clinton. So's our big boss, the big cheese, the big kahuna, Ben Meverak. Huge birthday celebration for him today. 30 years old. Just wish him a happy birthday. Meteorologist Joe Lundberg, you raised me up, sir, with this. Well, not today, Joe. I mean, it is in the 50s, but it's kind of nasty out today.
It's mild out there. I mean, we're starting out in the 40s, a few sprinkles around right now. Seeing an area of rain coming through the Susquehanna Valley of Pennsylvania, back to the Delaware Water Gap. That's moving eastward. That'll get here, in the next 60 to 90 minutes. We'll have some rain for the late morning hours. And then this afternoon, another shower or two, but it gets breezy, and it will be very mild with a high of 57. We dried out tonight in the wake of a weak front. Skies begin to clear. By morning, we slip to 40. Tomorrow, a cooler and windy day, but with some sunshine. The high 48. Saturday, clouds, sun, a wind picks up. Our high temperature gets to 50, but that's probably by lunchtime. I think by day's end, we may be back down in the 40s. Windy, much colder with sunshine on Sunday. The high only 37. Right now in Central Park, cloudy, 45, humidity 70%, winds are east at 8. Repeating the current temperature, 45, going up to 57 in Midtown. I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg on New York's weather station, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
Imagine all the things you dream of under one roof. You're thinking of eBay. Fashion, collectibles, car parts, it's all there. Go find the thing that keeps you up at night. eBay. Things people love.
Wins News Time, 7:34. Deed theft. It's on the rise in the city, deed theft. The Attorney General's office sounding the alarm and telling homeowners what you need to look out for.
In Queens, 2 people are facing charges after allegedly moving their own family members into their own neighbor's home, stealing his deed as he was hospitalized. Attorney General Letitia James tells us this is a scam popping up all over the city.
It's focused on communities of color, particularly in communities where become increasingly gentrified.
Satwadi Martinez and Joseph Uwagba are facing charges for deed theft, forging documents, and stealing banking information.
Basically, used the funds for her own personal expenses, remodeling her neighbor's home that she stole.
Her advice: don't answer to anyone asking if they can appraise your property or help you pay your mortgage. Mary Lynn Buckley, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
You know, when you say the name Monica Lewinsky, you immediately think President Clinton, right? Now, Ms. Lewinsky speaking out about how the former president should have handled the fallout from their affair back in the 90s.
Then President Clinton first lied about his affair with Monica Lewinsky, a 22-year-old White House intern, and she told the Call Her Daddy podcast.
The right way to handle a situation like that would have been to probably say it was, nobody's business and to resign.
Lewinsky says he could have found a way to stay in office that was not lying or throwing a young person under the bus.
That's Allison Keyes reporting. President Clinton was impeached over the affair, but he was acquitted by the Senate.
Say live and let die.
He's got a new book on the way, and it's a reminder that the Beatles wasn't his only gig. 1010 Wins Entertainment's coming up next.